Hello everyone. Welcome to another week of light languages and collective intentions. We are going to start with a grounding meditation. So that we can process all these energies and let them flow. And any excess of energy, we can share it with Mother Earth, creating the divine circuitry that we are. My name is Ismael Rodriguez, and we are here every week, every Thursday at 8:30 UK time zone. Yat umaikatas upaikos sotorakia nakasataramaikat. Ashuk umakataisti terkiant ak umaitaka. Ishuk umaitaka istataikam. Istataina kaisoto kontaisiterinekea. Hotoshin naikatashin terkia. Horo otaika tashin taikati sitiriana. Hotosente yanak umaisiana. Ha taita kaisha naikata. Oma tainaika naishinia takanti sitiana. Iarakama itakainti shiarakama ishiana. Kun naikana taisitiria. Ekataino ko han taikianta sitiana kuma. Ishukon tikia tosi ataika. O mata kaisha tonna itaika. Visai nako maishana. So let's feel this golden energy coming to us, connecting us with the universe, with the divine. Allowing this energy to get through our crown chakra. As we have deep breaths, very deep breaths, inhaling this golden energy. And exhaling all the worries, all the tensions, all the problems aside as we create this sacred space for all of us to benefit from it, as we benefit Mother Earth, humanity, and we collaborate in the expansion of the universe. O matakana tashi tiarak horak aturk I tiarak mork. O sorok umorik isatarak intk. Ihat amai haranak umush urk inarak. Isairianak sirikiat. Arak sharak antaka horotika kuntash. O atayaranak siaranak sitiaranak. Heranak uhorianak untirkintisiara. Heranakum maisiti aranakaiyata. makisitianak umatashetereki. Anaka tashetari anaka. Then we visualize this golden energy filling up our lungs, with this golden energy. As we inhale deeply, and we exhale everything that we don't need. Ya paisanak umachikia tukota, hatana komaishitia naka, uka sata mainaka machaka, okota nakia namaniaka maniakata, honaicha namaika naito naita kamo, hoanaika shia nakomaita. Huaita kamai shunua isiara kaana tukuma isiata hiata ko taia natusiana eta kana taisitianaka hashanako haisata. And another big deep breath. Inhaling this golden energy and allowing this golden energy to go to our bloodstream, allowing our bloodstream to expand this golden energy all around our body. Yap akusitiak ano kuaistaterkiata maiseta. Arak untaiseterkieteriana. Anmakia tosere anaika taisetaikaituko. Hiamakatashi renikiamai katiana. O naikaita hi nikiatoshi triana kaiti. Feel all this golden energy all around and all through your body. Allow it to expand and expand, connecting with everything, And as you expand with everything, also concentrating how some roots come out from your root chakra, from your feet, connecting to the core of Mother Earth. We won't keep any excess of energy, as we will share it all with Mother Earth and with the human beings that we share this planet with, and with all our brothers and sisters in the universe. Because we are all one. Herak anak umaita kaistato iara. Heranak omai shiriki arauku naikianana. Anak umai shiti anak umai tairiki ato naitaya. Naiha maisha takumai tikiata. Kotai shiti arako naiti aranaka. And gradually, we start coming back to our sacred space to enjoy these wonderful energies that we are about to channel. Ai paka aishu mora ikia tumai sitiaraka. Hora tashana katana kana. Ananaka mai siarana kata. Hora tikiana kumai. Homa takeintiana kuti seterene kianama. Homa tani kiana tu seterene yakuma. Veneken teyana kumai siteridi. Ona kamai sitiriana kumai siara. Iara na kumai siterene kete. Oma takete nakainata. Here ni kiara kum. Ona ta sentaiki. Mututiki anakamaiti. Omatai ni tekentaisi. Maikata sentaikia. I have felt like a Merkaba turning around inside of us, like a powerful Merkaba, and it's like this entity was mentioning that we are more powerful than we think, and when we really fully concentrate in that powerful Merkaba spinning of energy, fusioning and connecting the divine feminine and the masculine feminine, we are indestructible. Nobody can really do anything to us. So they suggested that in moment of attacks or things like that, to sort of visualize this powerful energy and this Merkaba and everything that we are, all that beauty that we are. Yes. So if anyone would like to do a blessing to start the group, you are very welcome to share a blessing in light languages or in English or in any language that you wish.
Do you know for when you put in on your protection, I put little spikes all around on my bubble, and those spikes are designed to send whatever, if it's not for my highest good, back to where it came for their highest good, so they can learn the lesson of what they was trying to send to me.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting because my Naida's sister, Estefania, before she had her baby, she was very connected to the spiritual world. But when her baby came, she had to concentrate and focus more in the baby. And but before, she used to do this sort of protections as well. She's very connected to Mother Earth. So every protection that she was doing around me to help me with my mission, she was creating like sort of branches around me with these spikes and with these thorns that they were impeding and stopping these people from the attacks, and also sending back the reflection of what they were sending. It's exactly what you say. Is I'm gonna tell to Naida because it has a lot to do with her sister. and I think she deserved to know. And me estaba diciendo que ella lo que hace para protegerse es ponerse una protección que son como unas ramas alrededor de tu cápsula energética, y que esas ramas pues tienen como pinchos para que otros entes no ataquen, y me ha recordado pues Estefanía mucho.
Totalmente.
Ella siempre hacía eso, siempre nos protegía con eso. She used to protect us always with that, always with this beautiful. And she's also like you, very, very connected to Mother Earth. Naida as well. Naida, the three sisters, Naida, Maria, and Estefania, they are very, very connected to Mother Earth. Very supportive. Do you feel like doing a blessing, Esme? Like any light languages?
When you was doing your stuff, these that was like, and you was playing, they was playing along and singing along.
Very good.
Yeah. So malotar masekie o manotantia tasutia tekie my hutaya no satumana ni etukie sai uche la latina tikie ora mansuntu ayamatun se kie tenano tu malenchi se kie ya umpare kie untu me ise torumanti. That was like a warrior song that was just like saying to everyone about embracing your warrior. That's what I was getting from it anyway. I don't know if Nadia gets anything else from it, but yeah, it was just like, stay strong, warriors. We came to do your work and stand firm in what you're doing, you know. That's all that I got from that.
Well,
but you usually tell me more what it means.
That's so beautiful. The thing is that as we have been doing these groups, we have found out more and more that the light languages, they don't have only one meaning. They have many. They have multiple meanings. So the meaning that you say is equally divine and perfect that the one that Naida might say, because it seems like the light languages are so huge, so big, that when we channel them, for each person in this planet might get a meaning, but it's always a very positive meaning, and they are all equally positive, valid, and one meaning doesn't put away the other meaning. It's not like black or white, or yes and no. It's not that based in dualism. It's multi-dimensional meanings from other people. They don't get the meaning as such as a meaning in the mind. They get it in the heart. They get a vision, and that vision is a shape for one person. For another person, it's a completely different shape, but it works for that person, and that's what matters. What matters is that it creates something positive for everyone, and that's why I believe that light languages are really magic and the best thing that has happened to me. I mean, it's it's like everything in one. Everything in one. It's like we can send the healing to anything we want, to people, to water, to anything for protection. I've been doing that a lot this week, a lot for protection, and that's what has kept me like going and swallowing and digesting and purging, and it has been like conscious light languages, but not only in my inner voice. I was talking them loud, because the sound vibrates and helps me to go through many things, many things. Anybody else would like to do a blessing? Don't you feel like I'm doing a blessing? You, Irene? Okay, Irene.
Kanama hasha hasako sukuruki na mahana husukikasa, mahashana tea makuika na makanasta, karuku kushtuko simiri kanakata. Tushna hosukuna mahonokoro tiara motos tanahana maira tarakana uro tushtratos takaramakata. Tiana sanahuruto is the hashama hastakratos takurokuna mahasakana hamara kinagastakanata. Shinas tushina moinata honostutus to machine karakostur kuku mikiri karakarata kanamata. Hiana sana hinatorotos no urustasta ena hayama hasta erostukurta. Hiasa hera foshukuruke na mahakana katastor kurkuruku makatast karate kama karakuruku kakaraka. Hana hanastera kuma hanata ayatosto tostama ena. Shiana hama ena tasa ara urukuru tostoma enasta asha. Hama hena surgu mahana krasta kushna maida kutoshta.
Thank you, Elena. Thank you.
That was lovely.
So beautiful, yes. Naida, would you like to, if nobody else would like to do a blessing, we can proceed with the interpretations.
Yeah, I'll do one.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you.
Na aya tien so o ko si alaya. Ori shi sania okea. En mai to oren kialo kotai. E shonti e sinoye e to koranta e ka. On shi alisa ako oremea. Inaya toi si inkia. O korin kia le shakori sai. Antayena kia ataye to ko si ishin. Untori mali isi inkia o korayeti enea o korayeti enia no orientie shuko oria oli mahaka ti sishinkia ori kienea tai to kotore kia o simira kia talita en kotoreta enia kia ti antaya o koyeti ishi sini eta untaya e kia talis e o mare kia intia Onkaya etea nokoya etea kayata. I had some visuals of like an Aztec type. I've never had that before. Like an Aztec temple type thing. And I just kept getting the word Aztec and they were showing me the inside of an Aztec temple. So that's interesting. There was a lot of stuff, and it felt like something was being blasted away. So, yeah, that happened.
Beautiful. And that temple was like a pyramid?
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
the
that.
Aztec pyramid.
Did you?
I seen it like I don't know what to describe it, but it's like a line with zigzags, which was a bit Aztec-y, and it felt like you were saying that something about underneath it or putting some. It felt like it's like something about I don't know.
Yeah, no, it makes sense because I was seeing like a wall. It was like in an Aztec temple. I was seeing like a wall with like shapes on it, and I knew it was Aztec. I kept getting like Aztec, so I'm gonna explore that a bit more because I've not had that before, and that actually made a lot of sense because I was obsessed with the Aztecs when I was a kid at school. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Amy. Naida, if you would like, we go with the interpretations of the blessings.
La interpretación.
Sí. Porque si no se... Otherwise it builds up. Porque si no se acumulan.
A ver. Durante la meditación, ¿vale?
During the meditation.
Un ratito cada semana para mimaros, permitiéndoos estos momentos.
Pero como refiriéndose a esto es un ratito cada semana para
Sí,
mimaros.
porque ha sido como justo después de la presentación, ¿no? Como de todos los jueves, tal.
Y dilo de nuevo, un ratito cada semana.
Un ratito cada semana para mimaros, permitiéndoos estos momentos.
The meaning for this is like very related to what we were talking before. It's like if these entities were saying like, this is like a moment for you all to send some love to each other and to recharge your batteries. Yes, something like that, like with that meaning. It's not exactly because I cannot literally translate the Spanish to English like word by word, because some things are like crazy to translate, but that's the meaning itself.
Una desconexión de vuestra realidad en la Tierra para conectaros con el universo. Es como la continuación de eso.
And this is continuation to that message. This is a reality to disconnect from your reality in planet Earth, to connect more to the divine. So it's a place to send to each other love and recharge energies, and to have let's say a break from our routines to connect back more to source. Yes.
Luego he visto este símbolo.
How did you, ¿cómo lo has visto?
Así tal cual. La franja negra y el círculo.
¿Pero con luz? ¿O así tal cual en la visión?
Que muchas veces son tan rápido que no sé qué decir.
I was asking Naida, how did you see that in some colors, and she said sometimes they come so fast that I don't even have the chance to discern if they are in one color or in another. And she said like that. She saw that. So it might trigger something at some point in any of you, maybe.
Luego dice una interpretación: permitiros disfrutar del camino de la vida hasta llegar al final de este viaje.
Allow yourself to enjoy the path of life. Perdón, repite.
Permitiros disfrutar del camino de la vida.
Allow
hasta
yourself
llegar,
to enjoy the path of life until you reach.
Hasta llegar al final de este viaje.
Until you reach the end of this journey. So yes, another message straight to what we were talking.
No os preocupéis, siempre tomáis la decisión correcta. Nada es un error.
Do not worry, because you are always taking the right direction. Nothing is a mistake. That's the other one.
Y luego he empezado a recibir como una energía muy maternal, ¿vale? Y he sentido que decía el cuidaros, mimaros y quereros a vosotros mismos, pero con una energía, con la ternura y la dulzura como de una madre, con esa energía maternal.
¿Y las palabras eran?
Cuidaros, mimaros y quereros a vosotros mismos.
Take care, love yourself, and take care of yourself. Mimaros.
Nurture yourself, maybe.
Nurture. Nurture. Yes, some translations are tough. Yes. She felt like a mother energy, mothering energy, very powerful, saying these words: nurture yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself. With that love of mother or mom. Beautiful.
Luego, cuando Esme ha canalizado,
Cuando Esme,
he visto,
when you channel,
he visto una mujer mayor, como de una tribu africana, en
she
un
saw a
atardecer.
woman. I need to go tengo que ir parte por parte, Naida, por favor.
Sí, perdón.
She saw a woman, a very old woman, when you channel, from a tribe, que era como africana.
Sí.
Yes, African tribe, a very old woman from an African tribe.
Donde era un atardecer.
It was like a sunset.
Había muchas personas formando un círculo.
There were many people forming a circle.
Y es como que esa mujer mayor, que yo la identifico como, o me ha transmitido la energía como de mujer sabia.
This woman was like a very, very wise woman, like the chief of the tribe.
Es como si estuvieran haciendo como un canto de agradecimiento.
And they were doing like a chanting of being grateful to everything.
Y yo sí escuchaba el sonido del sonajero que ha hecho sonar antes Esme.
and she could listen. That's the sound of this thing that you were making. That. What's the name for that thing you told me once, Amy? This thing that you shake and it has like something inside and creates sounds.
Like I would call it a rattle, but
I can say rattle.
But I don't know if there's like a deeper spiritual. I don't know. Like. Rattle.
Well, a rattle. A rattle that. Well, all these things that they sell in sand shops, that they turn around and they make this sound of the sand inside. To me, this sound takes me to another planet, straight to another dimension, straight away, and I relate it a lot to this. That's what? A rain stick.
A rain stick. The Native Americans use that to make it rain.
Oof. Yeah. Every time I hear that, I listen that. It's like, oh, I go. And I just need one turn around, one of these turning around of the sound. Mm-hmm. And with one, I just disappear. It's so effective, that sound. And it's incredible. So yes, apparently this old lady had something similar. Maybe not that from the Native Americans, but something causing that sound. And in a past lifetime, Naida also was an African man, and she had that rattle as well, and he had a very powerful meaning to connect with the sound to the spirit world. So beautiful. Yes. That.
Can I show you another one I have? It's
yeah,
so
of
cool.
course you can. Of course.
It's the thunder.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
It's like thunder, isn't it?
Oh my God, that was it? Jesus Christ.
Do it again.
It's like a thunder. Actually, I thought it was outside your house because I can see the back garden there, and I thought that was something happening in the backyard.
I need it.
There must be a storm. I love that.
Please.
That's so
a house like that all the time.
When you said the rain stick, I have to show you the thunder one.
Yeah, well, sometimes we talk, Amy and I, and we share that. We love also the thunders. We so much love the thunders.
Yeah, it's ace.
So
I love it.
for me, the most spectacular thing that I have lived. It was in Wales, in Pembrokeshire. I went there to do camping for a week. Only my tent and some food, and that's it. Living like a caveman. And I spent all that week there, and I had this wonderful, good timing thunderstorm where the thunders were like landing in the sea, and that was creating like an expansion electricity, like branches all over, and that was like, oh my god, I knew I had to come this week. I really knew that I had to come this weekend.
Oh wow, was it like reflecting on the sea as well and like bouncing?
Yes, it was. It was actually it was a new moon, so it was all dark. The stars, amazing. You could see the star like in a amazing way, because what happened there in Pembrokeshire is that when it's new moon, there is an incredible effect in the sky with the stars that for some reason creates like a dome, like an observatory, like these observatory domes, or like in the cathedrals that they have these domes. Well, you look at in the sky and it's like the stars are perfectly placed in a way that creates like this 3D dome. And so I had this dome in the top, here in this side, but in front there, because it was a summer storm, the clouds were passing in front of me like this, and they were creating these thunders. It was like really like, oh my god, this is the best show I ever been in my life in nature. And that was very, very meaningful in that point of my life to also connect with Mother Nature and with everything. I did that just to have a break from everything, and that's why I went there. And since then, that spot in the planet became a sacred place, and I went there like 3 summers in a row. Yes, it's amazing. It's really amazing. There are so many spots in this planet where they are so magical, and that is one of them.
Bueno, luego cuando Irene ha empezado a canalizar, me ha dejado tan enganchada la canalización de Esme que no he podido conectar con la canalización de Irene. He seguido viendo cosas con la canalización de Esme.
¿Y veías qué cosas veías?
Todo lo que he contado. Es decir, parte la he visto mientras Esme estaba canalizando y otra parte era mientras estaba canalizando Irene. Me ha dejado súper enganchada, no había manera de que conectara con lo que canalizaba Irene.
Bueno, en parte le he contado, dicho a ellos, pues una experiencia que tuve en Pembroke, en una playa, donde fui y el cielo crea como una cúpula, la luna nueva, crean las estrellas como una cúpula, y hubo como una tormenta enfrente de mí, que aquí arriba no tenía nubes, pero enfrente de mí tenía nubes y con rayos que llegaban al mar y creaban pues más ramas de rayos, ¿no? Y era como un espectáculo alucinante. Eso es lo que le he estado contando en este rato. Naida said that when Irene was channeling, that she felt that was also very beautiful, but her human side got the attention still from the energy that was feeling from the channeling from Esme, and that got her distracted. It's like one part of her brain wanted to interpret what Irene was channeling, but the other part was still stuck in the energy that you channel, and so she couldn't do that interpretation. She wanted to, but she couldn't.
Y luego cuando ha canalizado Amy, he visto una mujer como si estuviera es decir, había un lago, una mujer y una mujer moviendo las manos como si estuviera pasando energía a ese agua. Y el agua se viera cómo se mueve o bien hacia arriba o expandiéndose en ondas conforme le va llegando la energía.
This has some connection with you, Lydia, as well, and you will know in a bit why. This was from Amy channeling. She saw like a woman moving the hands like this, like while she was there in front of a lake. There was a lake in front of her, and this woman was doing like codes, and those codes were projected to the water for the water to get this codes energy and things like that. And Lydia is very good at that as well. ¿Y qué has visto algo aparte del lago, de lo que
No.
era la mujer pasándole códigos al...
Como pasándole energía, un algo, cada movimiento de mano que hacía le pasaba como una energía, un algo al agua. Y el agua iba o bien subiendo o expandiéndose así en una onda o se hacía como un hueco hacia abajo, iba moviéndose el agua.
Okay, as you were moving your hands and passing this energy to the water was also changing, the water from the lake was also changing the shapes. Mm-hmm. So as you were moving your hands, you could sort of control the water and move the water around. So
yeah, thank you. Like it's quite funny actually you've mentioned that, because I've just recorded a YouTube video and it's all about charging different types of bodies of water with energy, and that's exactly what I'm talking about, but I tried to make it in a little bit more easy for people to, I didn't say codes because I didn't think everyone would understand that, but that's exactly what I was talking about. Like literally a couple of days ago was like charging water with energy, so I was quite mad that you mentioned that, Naida. So yeah, gracias.
It's how meaningful these transmissions are. There is a message always reconforting us or giving a confirmation about what we are doing in our energy work or mission. It's so beautiful and amazing. Yes. So we can. ¿Son todas las interpretaciones, Bicho? Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Now we can, we can start with the intentions, but I have to say that Poonam is not here tonight. She really wanted to be here, but 4 of her relatives have the COVID-19. They are infected. The 4 of them, they live in their house. They live all together. So only her brother and her and Poonam are the one who hasn't or who haven't contracted the virus. So the first intention, I want to dedicate that to her family and also to Poonam and her brother, who are there helping them. It's like in a tiny, the vision I had is like if I saw them like in a tiny clinic. Her house became like a tiny clinic, and Poonam and her brother are the doctors and nurses looking after them. And he's taking all the time in the day, because the relatives are really poorly. So yes, she told me that, and she really asked me, could you really please do that in the session? I won't be able to be there, but could you tell to the group this intention so we can all together support my family? She didn't ask for herself. She didn't ask for her brother. She just wanted her family to get better. But through let's send also to Poonam and to her brother. So they stay strong. Because when my mother had cancer, the person who is looking the person who is poorly also needs the energy a lot, because the person who is poorly naturally take the energy from the carer, from the person who is caring about that person. It's natural. It's just like the plasma from one cell to another cell, like they get into equilibrium. So if you have in your glass or in your vessel a lot of water, and there is someone poorly next to you, just by being next to that person, the energy is gonna balance between you, the two persons. So I believe that Poonam and her brother also need that support, because yeah, my sister and my sister-in-law and myself, we were looking after my mom, and still that was taking all our energy. By the time that was like 8 o'clock at night, we were really, we weren't human. We couldn't react. We couldn't talk. So we started creating turns, like spreading the in turns the day, like 24 hours, dividing the 24 hours in 3. And then we were, in this way, we were sleeping, and we could have the full attention for my mom. And it's really tough. And so yes, if let's do a beautiful transmission for Poonam, her brother and her family. Another thing I want to say and announce. Do you remember Helena a week ago or 2 weeks ago? This lady asked for a light language transmission for her uncle, because her uncle was in the hospital and got like a bacteria, and he was and this her uncle was in very, very poor state. Well, she sent me today a private message, saying that her uncle is now at home and is full of energy, and she was thanking all of us for the light language transmission that we did collectively. So this is something that you deserve to listen also, because it was thanks to all of us here together. And this is happening. And if you want, I can share the message with you later on, because I think you deserve to have that message as well, all of you. And yes, she was beyond happy. Helena is the other lady who is going to do the Spanish groups on Fridays with Irene and Naida and I. She was so happy that to get that news from her family. And she really knew that was because of the light languages. She said, I know that this is from what you did in the group. So thank you. So yes, were you going to say something, Amy? I think, no? Okay, lovely. Okay, it's okay. So yes, let's do a light language transmission for Poonam and her family. Yat anamai serenai katama hatosa. Otata kantata tukupan kianaka unataisha. Mataka matatuko maisitere kentaika.
No orinkia.
Natatakushi tana paikato taisitere neka. Natapunam kashatai kuntesitere Akatosita kama tesai tosaina.
Olisi en kari.
Nakana hina makana orotoshta makana ena kana atta rasta ena doshana mahina ena kato kanama ena kasaka ena takashana ushakata ima hakana takana ikarata kana kata dasakashana to kurutosha ama hakana ta Dashana hina kama hastakana koroto imakana katastakana kita kadokuruto kianama ana inata otoshtia matatakana uruki makana kana karetana ma aka ta ina oso shosho kama inaka uruki sukurukuma nananana Takana era kara kurere mararara katasta hana kuru josso kuru kotosan mahakara yashana marata kuru kuru
Herene kente senta kenta isotoro komai sotorianaka. Ora naikia tosair kiataka. Ora naikia na kumai shiarakai.
Antari etain koye intikotori shiki antaya.
Thank you.
So I've got a lot of visuals with that. So I was actually seeing like a circle being built around a circle of Poonam's ancestors that was actually being built around the household. They're assisting now, like they're kind of on the foundation level. And then there's also like a tower of like the angelics that were going around it as well. And they were sending in healing. And there was also towards the end of the transmission, like a fire dragon, like a golden fire dragon that was actually sat above the house. So there was like many kind of layers of different beings and different entities. But Poonam's family are very much there and they're very much assisting with the healing.
Beautiful.
That was nice.
Thank you. I saw the again, for some reason, I saw again the sort of Merkaba around them, again creating like a, first start the Merkaba, and then it becomes like a bubble of light around them. Because it goes so fast that it creates, like at some point I couldn't see the Merkaba anymore. I see also only a light, and the whole family was inside that bubble. That's what I saw.
Spiral.
And spiders as well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spiral.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was, like a circular type motion that was.
Yeah, exactly.
So that spinning, that Merkaba makes sense. Yeah. Because that's what it does.
What I was saying is that at the same time that everything was turning like a, the thing is that there's so many details in such a short time, and at the same time you are channeling the light languages. It's like your conscious mind is like, it gets crazy. It doesn't know where to focus the attention to. And it's like, yes, there was also these spiders around from what I was saying is
like vortex.
Exactly, like a vortex from the top. From the top of the Merkaba, I could see that like a vortex creating like a cone of energy like that. And everything together was creating a bubble.
Yeah, that's love, love, spread love, 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 hot space, love. Because love is healing.
Yeah. Love is everything.
Yeah, the cone, definitely. That's what I was trying to describe. It was like going up like that, but it was like in a circular motion. So all of them like add up. The Merkaba creates like the spinning as well. And yeah, love is the most powerful healer. So. Oh, it's gonna be all right.
I felt like there was like a aesthetic hospital there created already. Like there were all these beings already working there, like, and they were also like cleaning on. I there was something about the walls of the place that they were also cleaning the walls. Like there was a lot of importance in there, and then I saw like they were creating a fire, metaphorical fire, in the middle, like a ritual of cleansing or something.
Yeah, like the dragon, so the fire and the dragon, that makes sense, because that's like I got like a fire dragon that was at the top, so there's like a lot of warmth going in, like you're saying as well. Yay!
She's gonna love this because she always watches the video. When she cannot attend, she always tells me something about the session, even if she's not there. So she's gonna really love this transmission, I know, and she's gonna really, really, really love it. I know.
Oh, Poonam, we love you. It's gonna be fine.
We love you, Poonam.
Is she in hospital?
No, she's in her house. They live in a very big house, like a very big house, and the whole house live all the family. Like one part of the house is for I don't know. It's like I believe that is like in some cultures the parents build up the house and then they expand the house with the children, and then it becomes like a mansion.
More generation house.
And that's what I felt, or when she was telling me that I had that vision, like that big house, like if it was like a more like a hospital, like Irene said, no, like that, but also with that feeling that I had, no, like at that time, like sending love. As she was telling me that, I was already feeling the visions and the love sending back, because it obviously was really, really. A powerful message. Yeah. Naida.
Yo he visto esto. A ver. Y es como que, espera. Así. Como si algo entrara por aquí.
A la pantalla un poquito más.
Vale, ahí va.
Porfa. Gracias.
Nada. Como si algo entrara por aquí. Hace así y sale para arriba. Ahí va.
Entonces entra y después sale también por el mismo agujero. Okay, what she shows there is like the energy come inside that thing, and then it doesn't come out from the bottom. It doesn't. It comes back up again, and the energy come out again from the top. So it comes in from the top and it comes out from the top as well. That's what she saw. So it's like a cycle. So ¿no? Es un ciclo que empieza por un lado entra la energía y sale
Sí.
por el otro. ¿No? Ujú.
Yo siento que es como que el dibujo está incompleto. Como que esto viene de algún lado y va hacia algún lado.
¿El qué? ¿La energía?
La energía.
Mm. She has the feeling that that drawing is not complete. It needs something else because she feels that the energy comes from somewhere and it goes somewhere, but she cannot visualize at this time.
This looks like vortex or spiral. It's gone down and back. Down.
Back.
Yes.
Clean, down, clean, heel, and out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
Y
beautiful.
luego he interpretado el... Se me venía un montón, que no tengan miedo, que no tengan miedo. Eso se me venía un montón de veces.
That's something. Eso es algo que yo también he sentido, bicho, cuando me estaba mandando el mensaje. Another message that Naida got is like, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Because yes, the COVID is fear-based. The more fear you have, the more the COVID can get to you. And that is something I was telling to Naida that I also felt when she was telling me that. It's like the only two people in her house who are energetically very powerful is her brother and her, and Punam. So they are very, very much spiritually awakened. And I don't find it like a coincidence that the other members of the family got it, and Punam and her brother, they haven't got it. So to me, is so plasmatic, is so showing that the COVID is more fear-based. So that's the message, Punam, also to your relatives. If you are listening to us, tell to your relatives to don't be fearful, to focus in love, even if they are going through difficult times. Tell them to focus in the love that your brother and you are bringing to them. Sí.
Y luego he interpretado el no permitáis que nada os obstaculice el disfrutar de vuestros seres queridos.
Don't let anyone to become an obstacle when you love your dear ones, your beloved.
Creando buenos momentos a pesar de cualquier circunstancia.
Creating good moments and good times despite any circumstances. Thank you.
You're
It was
welcome.
beautiful.
Gracias. Naida, tu intención es la primera. Your intention is
vale.
the first one.
Pues mi intención vais para mí, para recibir fuerza y coraje para la situación que se me está viniendo encima en la vida.
She wants her intention to be directed to her, to gain strength and power to confront and to go through the situation that she's living at this present time. Okay, Naida.
Muchas gracias. Thank you.
Tisiamata kaina tikiarana kuana. Ena na kuma katashi ne te anaina ka. Ora taina kumai sitireka. Itirken kai sitiarana kuma ikiarana. Ora ta kata sayara. Itirena kukuara. Ora nikia tote ke anato ko. Erana koto shiarana Etaratu kontaisite
Wanahena
anako
mahanahena hawishikana hoshukara
Korono
marakana karata
tesene
hokuru
terekete anako hatisi anaka
Dastanahena
pantasa
maina to shukuto
kontatai
shaha poto
tetai
shanata
nekenta hantu
Sakana
sentaki
makoa ya
arakante
hashakaratu
hontu
kururururururururu
kunti si arakanai
Shanama
sotentai
enakata shakato shukuru
Honaita nakumai
Asta
site
kuto to 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 takana
Erene
ina
atokomai
tatatana ena
shite
ina ma ina
aranaka
hoshotoro to to Ashana ina
Hierakuntai
na na
sentaki
maina ina na na ora
arakanta
tarara maina otoskuru kuna maka
Homai tukuri
Yararararararararara makata
kiara
skuru toku ikini ama anato
Hontai
shoro to to to
sonai
to to
ka
to to to
itai
mara
no
kenarara
komai
kana ena
seneneke Ganta kama
Dashana maina
shoroko
dasha ena dasha asha
Uribiki
asata
aratako
asha
mai
ena
shuruku anaka
Ua dashana
Ereneke
kataita
daisomai kata Hieraton daikein daiserekente Oranato serena canta Kurain
Tarakini ite e tarakina atae soto te shana ana. Asharekini ito o soto kini manayo soto ishaterekina ata. Asharati soto kore ene satire kini ito rokoto ishana. Utoro kono umano soto ki shate e satakani eta. Ashe terekina ete satakashino otoi tate. Hai shotoi kana ata.
Thank you. Hello, Dexter.
Hi, Ismael. Hi, everyone. He says hi. Hi, Naida.
Hi.
Hola, Naida. I'm getting visuals tonight. I've got like a golden path, and it says a new path is being forged, so you have to follow your heart. And like a new structure, like a new building. I don't know what any of that meant, but that's what I saw.
Emotional support.
Yeah.
Emotional support.
¿Quién ha sido la última persona que se ha quedado canalizando?
Espérate, te tengo que traducir lo que ha dicho Amy.
Vale.
Bueno, Lidia ha dicho que soporte emocional, que lo que ella veía que te estaban apoyando emocionalmente. Amy, can you repeat what you saw?
A path, a golden path. It's like a new paths are being forged, new ways. The most important thing is that you follow your heart, and it was like a path from one building to another building. Yeah, it's a golden path, but the path it was clear that it's like you must follow your heart, but the way is being made for you. Like it's already there, basically, is what they were saying.
It's already there, yeah.
Yeah, it's already there.
Estaba viendo un camino dorado que ya está formado, que te lleva de un edificio a otro edificio. It's so related to... The reason why I needed to ask you again, Amy, is because I had the visions that I had in my head. What you said and then what Lydia says. So all together, and at the same time, my mind wants to translate to Naida everything. So at some point, it becomes like a cocktail. It's not that I didn't listen to you, I did listen to you, but my brain cannot retain everything. I have a memory, fish memory. So yes, that you say to Naida is so connected to her reality. Is incredible. Lidia vio pues eso, apoyo emocional. What I saw was like a feline Liran. That's why I say when I saw Dexter in front of because when I was channeling, I had my eyes closed. And when I opened them, I saw Dexter there. And I say, oh my God. he just came in time. I was feeling so strong. And Naida and I, we have a very powerful Liran connection. And what I could see in this vision, it was like if her reality, her old reality, it's like if these beings were coming and taking her reality, shaking the reality, and when all the particles were shaked, they were creating another form. It's like from the old reality, we shake your reality to change it to another upgraded reality, because you are going to another level of evolution in your reality. So you just need to go from that reality in the physical as well to a new place where you will build up that new reality. And that's what is happening, and that's what the reality is taking her from where she lived to another place.
Falling apart and then put together
a new reality, and it was golden and more beautiful, much more beautiful. It was like, oh my God, if you see the new one, you will say to the old one, Opua, goodbye, I don't want to see you anymore because you are so much beautiful, so much more beautiful than where I was before. So it's so beautiful.
I got a message.
Let me, Irene, translate this to Naida, and then it doesn't build up in my mind. Lo que yo he sentido en Naida ha sido como si, imagínate que tienes como un juguete virtual que está hecho de muchas partículas que crean algo sólido que es tu realidad, ¿no? Y viene el felino Liran, que de hecho yo estaba canalizando al felino Liran, y por eso cuando vi a Dexter con Amy me pareció súper impactante. Como que qué bonito que esté ahí Dexter en el momento adecuado, ¿no? Cuando estoy
no podía faltar
Dexter. Claro. Entonces, cuando es como si hubiese venido este felino Lira y hubiese sacudido ese juguete virtual que representaba tu realidad y se desmenuzaba como la arena, pero se volvía a construir súper bonito, bicho. Es como una realidad súper bonita. Y es como que el mensaje que me decían era como que tu realidad vieja, esta en la que todavía tienes una pierna aquí y la otra está en el otro lado, esta se tiene que disolver porque has evolucionado tanto que tienes que irte a otro lugar para seguir expandiéndote a otro nivel. O sea, lo que me estaban diciendo es que el mismo lugar donde estás no vibra en la frecuencia que tú ya estás vibrando, y que por eso te tienes que mover de este lugar a otro. Y las figuras geométricas que me representaban eran como unos edificios dorados, preciosos, en los que tú los mirabas y decías, uff, menos mal que he cambiado, porque me quedo con este y no miro atrás, ya no me fijo en el de atrás. Y ahora Irene tiene otra cosa. Irene has another thing to say now.
Nada, voy a empezar en español, ¿vale? Porque es para ti, luego lo traduzco yo misma. Que un mensaje que me han dado de como que lo estás haciendo mucho peor en tu mente de lo que va a ser, y que no va a ser tan difícil como esperas. Como no va a ser tan complicado como lo estás planteando, simplemente.
Sí, de ayer a hoy hay una gran diferencia.
The message I received was like it wasn't going to be as bad as she was imagining it was going to be. Like she was creating more a problem in her mind about it than what was really going to happen. Like the expectations were she had were like, yeah, it's going to be easier than that.
Yeah. She was thinking, well, she'd been through something that she felt that it was going to be much worse than it is, and this is the messages that we are getting. That it's actually not worse, it's actually better. Unless this happened, she wouldn't make the move. And this happens so often in the hypnosis sessions that I do to people. It's like they ask me, why this terrible thing happened to me? And then when I ask the higher self say, because otherwise you wouldn't have moved from where you are, because you tend to get into a comfort zone that sometimes, unless your life gets shaped, you don't make the move. And we are like that by nature. By nature, we love the obviously. I mean, we sign a contract, but we want to have fun also and to get comfortable here as we live this our lives. No, I mean, that's our nature as well, to go in the path of happiness and to feel better every time, more and more. So when something like that happens and shake our life, we say, oh my God, this is really. And another thing, every time, something that we need to take into account, every time that we evolve, we also become more sensitive about things. And then when we are more like a flower that has blossom and is an open flower, we have more consciousness, but we are also more sensitive to these things from the 3D. So when they come, every time they come, the more we open ourselves, we get a bigger impact from them. So we need to also be aware about that and say to ourselves, okay, like I was saying this week, I was saying, well, okay, Ismael, you know that this is temporal. This is not gonna last forever. Even if 3 days felt like 1 month, because that's how it feels when, like we were saying, Irene, Naida and I yesterday when we gathered for the preparation for the Spanish group, we say that natural thing that happened to all of us, and is very human. When we are having fun, everything goes so fast. When we are going through pain, it's like it's eternal. It's something eternal. And it's not only eternal, it's that we are also more sensitive to everything, more sensitive to everything. And that's another message that I get. That's why you get together more and more as well, because you are not meant to be separated. You are not meant to live a life like so individualistic. For a time period of your life, you had to be in that state, just to find yourself and to find your alignment with your inner light. But at this point, it's a point that you need to start connecting to other people, and together you are always powerful. This is something that I've just been feeling in my chest, so powerful now. And it's true, it's actually based in what we are talking and what all these messages were about. Entonces le he estado diciendo al grupo, Naida, que no solamente evolucionamos y nos hacemos más conscientes de la vida y de las cosas, sino de que también nos hacemos muy sensibles, más sensibles a las cosas. Entonces, cuando viene un cambio gordo, los cambios del pasado, claro, nos parecen tonterías, y los cambios de ahora nos parecen una bomba atómica. Y he recibido un mensaje mientras estaba hablando en el que decían que por eso os tenéis que unir más ahora en este periodo de la evolución humana. Habéis estado durante un tiempo de una forma individualista o individual, mirando para alinearos con vuestro eje, con vuestra energía. Pero ahora viene el tiempo en el que tenéis que empezar a conectar y unir las fuerzas para ayudaros los unos a los otros, para que esa sensibilidad tampoco suponga un impacto tan grande que nos deje cao, ¿no? Es como sentid y pensad que hay gente con la que podéis compartir las cosas. Nos invitan a expandirnos y a perder ese miedo, a pensar de que si nos está pasando algo, el compartirlo con otras personas es una vergüenza o cosas así. Así era la energía.
Sí, ahora mismo esto era como el último empujón que me hacía falta para decir, ahora voy y me como el mundo.
Naida, after receiving this message, she said that this is the push, the energy push that she needed, and perfect push that she needed to go out there now and overcome everything.
Una de las cosas que he interpretado también es que dice, nunca estáis solos, siempre tenéis a quienes pedir ayuda.
The Naida interpreted also from this transmission is you are never alone, you always have people around you to ask for help. And that was actually something that very similar to what I just channeled.
Digo, a veces tenéis que luchar por vuestra verdad. Solo tenéis que confiar y tener paciencia.
Sometimes the message continues. Sometimes you need to fight for your truth, for the truth that you are living in your chest, in your heart. You just need to keep going and be patient, but keep fighting for your truth. And remember that you are not alone and that you have also people around you that you can count on them.
Y con la última persona que está canalizando, que creo que ha sido Alison.
This is from the transmission that Naida believed that was the last one from Alison.
He sentido un montón de calor en el pecho, como en el corazón.
No me extraña, viniendo de Alison. She felt a massive, powerful heat in her heart chakra coming from you, Alison. Naida felt that, and I say, no, I wonder why, with the connection that you two have.
Thank you very much, everyone. ¿Está bien dicho así, bicho?
Yes, sí, sí.
Sí,
Muy
okay. Thank you.
And now is your intention, Ivy.
Is it me?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I would like to ask for two, if that's okay. Mine, the first one is also COVID related. My mum's friend, he has got heart problems, like he had a heart attack, or he's got heart problems, so he's been moved to a heart ward in a hospital. He was due to have like a quadruple bypass, but him and all of the nurses and everybody in the ward were tested positive for coronavirus. He's been told that a couple of the people have already developed the symptoms. He's been told that if he contracts it and he's tested positive for it, he probably will not make it because his heart won't take it. They won't operate on him because of the COVID, because they've now all got the COVID. So I wanted to send it to his ward because there's a few people in that hospital that have got the COVID now, and like I said, they won't operate, so it's kind of like they're stuck in limbo. But it's also like the main areas where the coronavirus is now is concentrated in the hospitals. So if we can send some light languages to my mum's friend, Mike he's called, and to any other hospital that has this similar problem where there's people now kind of stuck in this kind of situation. And the second one was to just like to release the energies that have been around this week, because I also have been through some states this week, I don't know why, but like states of anger, conflict, frustration, like feeling argumentative. If we can just, and I know a few people have, if we can just ask for that to now be released and to receive more peaceful energies. Hi, Wilma.
So,
Morning.
Hello.
So if we can ask for some more peaceful energies to now come in, so we can just feel a lot more centered and able to move kind of forward with our missions, that'll be good. So it's like a double one, please.
so the energy will be for these people, in this friend of your mom in the hospital, who have an operation for the heart and also got infected with the COVID, and to all the hospitals who are in this situation with the COVID, and also some support for yourself to go through and overcome everything that you've been through the week, no, Amy?
Just in general as well, like just to, I'd basically say just can we more peaceful energies kind of on the planet, because there's been a lot of conflict, like energy, you know, there's been a lot of weird energy this week, so just bringing in more peaceful energy as well. Yeah.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Okay. Let's start.
Anaya ke eko ora shi inta iko si anta no leyetia na ishokoi onia rikisa naka
Hanamahana sahosha koshoy da makarata sakura
Anaku paishia
makanara katasta karakata
mana tashi
anana shuru duru kama nanana
Mi eterekine eto
ama anasta sharaka sakana
Miandra ena tuk ara shahada
naira kanaira kokona maina
Marakata toichish turanara
Uina Maira to Surukona Maira Kotushna Maira Kararaka Mahasa Arakushana Mara Skaida Shanata Sarakoina Mara Kura Kararakatas Tata Mahina Kuroroto Shama Ata Sakanakoto Shana Mahashana Maina Tukuri Anamaira Madasha Mahotoina Masakanadasha Isia Maiskana Iskana Erata Enamatata Roshia Katasana Mara Koina Marata Shana Marata Sakanana Urudora Koina Maina Harshukuruto Shakatasa Mahoshu Mirikata Sakanakata Kamatata Uyana Horosho Ena Hosumi Kana Marata Kana Era Roina Hanakia Malana Toshura Tokorokona Kanara Shana Mala Uina Maana Oroshu Inasa Inatata Wana Shuruto Shinama
Merita an tukaranta to iti shana tarate eta to arana to kotare di shata tarara. Merita hana to kotare to tata to kotare
Hanama ina urutua kana marada
iti krishta shata ashtata to wana da biwe. Marata da karare shata hana.
Hanama astakata ina kutututu ina marata namas chishmira korokona ina sukutu ina marata ina ma ha alema asata ina hiya kutu ana ama ina ka era sakana asakana ina mata ina ma ina nanata ina sakata kanana ina turo ina mahana hoiru putu asana mo kuriki kini makata tata ina marata Tuyashana mora toshina
Utoi kushono upista takite. Wane kaushoto inta satakite. Natara kutoi nahane takire itoi katara. Utoro kushono utu soto kirikini ite. Mare soto kirikini ita. Atara kini ito to shoto kini ite. Ashara ito usoto inana ito kushoto ri. Terekina asata atara kiti rehena. Ashato ita kutukutu kutini ita kare. Mohona asata I kerekiti.
Tuashina makana to tututua mahana karakita shina maraturu tututua katatana mata sakututu sakutuku maena. Tiana mararararara kutushukutu ataka sakutukura mararara tokotosh namrakoto tuputu matata. Panahushni mahanta kanastakina maratukish nimetesh sakataka marete. Awashana mahesatata tushukuru marakin marakurutu matata. Arakasana matakana matari kerere tutto era kashu tutto yana urokone yamahasakana tetta uatasana maora kamata tashin iriti yoshuna mukoroto ina matatto tutto arakama eni yashatara manana tarakashina oroto shinma hapakero eyakatutu arakasana muretare ma inatasana tetta maikana tatta ana ua hasta amarere kasaltu oshna ma Ira kana orotua kana sakana tekata kata. Niana kato shuturu maharashakatata. Ira fasa enashapa. Ahashim ir kushno orostekete iatato tokoto. Amahana hera urishima maraka. Uahasa karahishi miraku. Nakara ura karamaira. Iri yasara tuturu tuturuturia marakatara. Aramarakara nana mararararararararara. Trishna murotoro totoro totoro komoroto totoro totoro totoro. Kirimiki tira uskurukutu tenamadatta anasatte madatta karanaratta. Urukuni mararana enatarato storototo urukuno moroto tenashna maratta. Ahashna marakasa orototo motta taramatta. Ramaraka anna henanamanna nanana utushkutu sakaramasa. Ashamasa ehasoya.
Thank you. I feel really peaceful now. I feel like dead chilled. That's really nice. My head feels all fuzzy.
Yo de primera he interpretado, sí, he interpretado este símbolo. Que a mí lo que ellos se me ha venido a la mente o he sentido ha sido Isis.
Amy is very connected to ISIS.
Like hugely. She's my in angelic reiki. When you get like your ascended master or your angel, she's basically my healing angel that I like. Ascended master because priestess goddess Isis, because she was from the Atlantean times. She's incarnated in Atlantis, and like anytime that I do a healing, I basically merge with her. She merges with me, so I feel like I am her in a sense, and like she's me, in a way. So yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, I'm feeling
she says that she saw it, and then she felt ISIS. That represents ISIS.
Wow, takes one to know one.
Que Amy está muy conectada a ISIS, no sé si lo sabías.
No.
She didn't know that you were so connected to her,
Yeah.
but I knew that. Y ella pues ella considera que Isis es un ángel, en realidad, y que es alguien que le ayuda a ella mucho en su trabajo de energías. Siempre está como ángel, está Isis. Aunque ahí lo lleva.
Yo también, dile que yo también estoy súper conectada a Isis.
And Naida also is very, very connected to Isis. Very, very connected. It's like
that's why I said it takes one to know one. Wow.
Yo ahí sí la siento como si fuera una madre coraje.
She feels Isis like if it was like a woman bringing her courage all the time. Like it's like bring her that courage always.
Yeah, she does. That's exactly what I needed to hear. So gracias. Thank you.
Nada.
Dice que eso es lo que necesitaba escuchar, que gracias por decirlo.
Luego he visto este símbolo. A ver.
Beautiful.
It makes me think of like a boat with sails. So for me, that's more kind of like just going with the flow. And because it's a boat with a sail, it's like on water again. So there's a lot of like the water element, the emotion element coming through. So that's like peace with the boat being on the water. Yeah. I love it.
Dice que Amy siente que eso es como un bote, un bote del mar, una vela, un velero. Y que el mensaje es fluir con lo que hay.
Y luego en Irene, que ha sido la última que se ha quedado canalizando, he visto como esta especie de cuenco.
Pero tiene como, parece como por debajo como un culo, ¿no?
Sí, eso me ha hecho gracia, la forma de abajo.
And now put these two symbols together. You have boat and flow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
Lidia dice que pongas los dos símbolos juntos y que es el barco ya completo. El velero
Pero
con
claro, pero lo gracioso es que este símbolo de aquí yo lo identifico como el aire, como si estuvieran soplando.
Okay, that at first she felt it like if it was like a ball, but like if it was, not that it was a ball. So you have the what is the top of the boat, as you say, Lydia, then the boat itself and the wind blowing.
yeah, wind.
So these are the three symbols that
Sometimes
the spirit is really funny, no? Like in the way that they show us the symbol to tell us flow.
It looks like a fart.
But there was a time or a culture that did used to actually have boats that were like a bowl, that actually were shaped like a bowl. I had a past life regression where I was told I was a fisherman and I had a boat and it was like a bowl and all I had was a single paddle. Actually died out at sea in that life, but anyway, because I lost my paddle. But I just thought it was interesting because yes, a boat, you know, it can be, has been, you know, at some time in the past, in shaped like a bowl.
Yeah. Oh wow. Thank you.
Naida dice Wilma que ella tuvo una vida pasada, una regresión, donde lo que era la barca en la que ella iba era redonda, como un bol. Y bueno, pues tenía solamente un remo, tenía eso, la vela, y tenía pues como el barco que normalmente nos creemos que es así, pero ese era redondo.
Qué bueno. Y Wilma, me ha parecido ver de refilón una figura de Isis que ha mostrado Wilma.
Wilma,
no?
did you show a figure or a painting or a drawing of Isis?
Yes, it's a figurine.
Ole, ole, ole.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I want it.
I want it.
I mean, I feel connected to Isis. At the moment, it's not strong, but she has been strong. When I became aware of guides, I kind of had this idea that there was this female sort of in the background, and I couldn't see her, but I knew it was a female, and she was really like way in the background. I just sort of saw this thing, but I couldn't see who or what it was. In the foreground, of course, was my Indian guide, who is behind me here in this little picture. Oh, you can't see it because the light's reflecting on it, but anyway, my main guide is an Indian guide, and she was my she was another guide, which I wasn't aware of until I'd seen a medium, and she told me that it was Isis. But yeah, very connected to Atlantis, which is why I'm a big crystal lover. Yeah, so.
What was
And
that?
I've got an
An
Isis
obsidian?
necklace. I'm like, sorry?
What was that ball? An obsidian?
This one is actually shungite.
Ah, shungite.
I know it looks like it's not as shiny really, but just the way the light's hitting it, because it's more of a matte.
It's my
But yeah, it's
pendulum
shungite.
also.
It's a recent acquisition.
This
I
is
think I only got it
shungite as well.
yesterday. Yeah. And I just came out of a light language meeting before I joined this one, and one of the ladies had a transmission, and I mean I had my shungite. I don't know why, I just felt like I needed to have it for that meeting, which was good because it kind of keeps me really well grounded. And during her transmission, I don't know if you've heard of her, Dolores Svedic, and I think she's also known as Amantia Leia or something, and was listening to one of her recordings where she's got the video and the sound, and while I was listening to that, I just wanted to grab my shungite, and I was sort of, just chanting, and I felt like I was the crystal expressing, and it was really, really low, like it was really, really low. I was coughing because my voice was having problems to cope with the lowness of the sound. I mean, I've got a relatively, I guess, deep voice when I chant anyway, but that was like deeper than what I usually do. And it was really interesting how it felt like it was the crystal wanting to express.
Oh. Beautiful. Dice Wilma que ella fue a una medium y le dijo que una de sus guías era la nativa americana, pero otra guía era Isis, y que está con ella. Y la bola esa que ha enseñado es de chunguita. Es de chunguita. Y que dice que ha estado en una transmisión en una de lenguas de luz y que ha sentido pues como que el cristal estuviese hablando a través de ella, y hablaba de una forma muy grave que incluso le ha hecho que la garganta, pues de la forma tan grave que sentía, era pues ok, Lidia.
Bueno.
Thank you, lovely. Have a good sleep.
Bye. Sleep well.
Have a good sleep. Y le hacía a Wilma pues tener como forzar la garganta para poder decir el mensaje. And Nikki's coming again.
Yes.
Nikki's coming back. Okay, so we can continue with the intentions. Let's see if Nikki comes live. We see you very blue, Nikki.
Hang on,
Very
I'm getting
blue.
there.
What a beautiful color. My favorite.
Yeah, it's good. I just have to have to adjust a few things here. Okay.
Hello, Nikki. Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Okay, we are sort of sharing some intentions in the group. Every person in the group can share an intention here, and then we speak light languages supporting that intention. We support that intention. For example, if the person say, "I would like to send some energy to heal the world," we all speak light languages at once, sending energy and love to the world. So now is the turn, Irene's turn, to share her intention. Welcome to the group, Nikki.
Well, I haven't thought of anything, but after what happened before we started recording, the guy that came and that was disruptive, I really want to send him a lot of love. I really do. Because some part of me identify like maybe he, like, some unconscious part of him really wanted some like language being blasted at his way. So I think you want to come, you're going to receive, you know?
But save the asses the next time. save the pictures, please.
For the people who, well, I didn't catch it really, but like before the meeting, we got like before actually beginning, like there was some guy coming and I don't know what was he doing because I came late. Like he was showing his butt or something, I don't know. And a lot of music, so it was like
he was showing also marijuana.
Yeah,
and things like that. Yeah.
I don't know. Like he came to be disruptive or something, but I felt like, I don't know, like some part of conscious of him. I don't know why he came and did
at
whatever.
some levels he wants like.
But at some level he wanted to play blast. So let's do that for him.
Okay, let's send energy to this gentleman.
Oh God, who's going to come through now for this one?
Or maybe not, because the people
maybe
that
not.
actually act
maybe
so
he will
unconscious,
understand.
The more thing they fear is love, because the love blasts them everything away, and maybe he gets afraid and doesn't come back.
Maybe that part of him that wanted to, at some level, wanted to be here and was curious about the light languages, gets activated, and then he put all the other things aside, and then one day comes here and realize that maybe, I don't know, he wants to.
Like sometimes the people that, you know, that have this behavior that is really out there, sometimes I feel like a scream for please help. So I don't know, like that's why I said before, like maybe we should let him stay, and if he's being disrupted, take the audio and the video off, but let him stay in the meeting. Let's see if he and bless him. Let's see if he really wants to stay, because I don't know, like I felt like some part of him really wanted that. I don't know why. So
well, yes,
if
but
he wants it,
for him to stay in any group, he needs to learn to respect everyone as well.
Yeah. I understand. Like the idea came, I don't know, because I have this.
Because
really,
at some level, that's what happened. That's what happened.
This,
people call attention, and they don't know what to do sometimes to call attention for and to be part of something, and then they just get, boom, this way of expressing that. Obviously, I'm not going to support that behavior. No point anywhere.
Okay.
Anyway.
Not asking you to. It's like it's what came to my mind at the time. That's why I said it.
No,
so,
I'm very happy to send him love, because I think everybody needs and can do a lot of good with love, and hopefully he gets into alignment with that part of him that is actually calling his curiosity to see what is this, why these people are gathering here, what are they doing, and yes. Ismael.
Yeah, I am at so to my like my newness. Sorry, I meant to speak then. Yeah, I'm getting that he's got an he's got an attachment. I am not kulea to satere. Usu kaya aha. Iana mato usu. I just Heleniku mantula tasatiatere. They telling them off, right? So when Yakoma Ula is a makontum chasataya tapampuam pankara. So the boy does need love, and he does need the love, but also the attachment that is on him is like these lot want to tell that off. And when he first came on, they just jumped out and started shouting at him before I turned off the microphone, and then realized what's going on. It's like, oh, bottoms and stuff. And everyone else's face is like, whoa!
What?
Like, am I in the right group? So yeah, so it's like, I was on mute, but yeah, these lot was, and like I'm absolutely sweating now because they said, yeah, it's a good idea. Let's talk to him and send him some frequencies.
Let's send.
I think he really needed it. I have that feeling like I really want help. Like, help me. You know?
Yeah,
So yeah, let's do that.
definitely a cry for help.
Let's do that.
Kana mahasa kuru kumana na tsukuro ta Namara sakanata sharata
Tachishana warata no hoti oishano tayawa. Yenare shadakorede shadorede shadorede shandarayata. Yarashan ina rita karashna rote rota yawa Andariana Satarapa, Yatana, what a heta did a hesta tarege, Yana Torada, Orashna Rota, Arashna Rotea, Weta,
Hanara masa hana marakura matura marakura
Yatana, the hete,
Kia mahua nara tarakata
and the Tahana Torana, the Tishan, the Hena, Shuana mahara karakara sikini amatua kanamaya sanatora satututu shinakutoshina kanamoro kurakata. Sanahira murukuana sukuna katasa kanamaya rakana tana tarairoro. Sanahira mahana iraku anakida ku anamana da o kana da mara da soko anatasha shusana hasana hua mahana tasharata karatu kuno
Ukumakaha.
samahina hina hoya hamoya hasa hina makwata sakatua kana mayakua kata shua Wakara hasayo kuasi kaya Iwanaya na hea waya na ya waya na hea waya sana he wama hea wakana hea yahu hasa ya hasa shasa huwa asa kanaya
Mihana to Aisha Watata Noete, Kotahawashta Onata Hoita Ayaho, Tikata Anoate Ete. Mihana to Ane, Shahato the Inavata Karawara. Karato Aishnahara the Heto to Era de Koritakashikagrahina to Toy. Mihanta to Ene, and Edita Hanato. Shitata anyway, to Toha, to Hai, to He, Shanto Wanana to He. Etatana.
para kohisa pakwe kosanama kosikere kutu konomorotika kuana honosukutu kuma hokuno kutsime karata sanu tukuro kuna makarakatata sinema hanaira wa sakramera tata yashakatata makua katata shanamoya sakanara mahera wa kanama katata wa sakinera kuwa sinema ho shukuro toshta tata ahira kata ena rakana ukushima katata kama
No, sinimolare ni momi na me ni no tune me ni so ina ni kone me ni puna ina ne me yekna me noma le momi ne sesino sinoma no ti penu yana no me le momi ni ikama me na me ino ina akana ene me ta.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love you. Tisina Kafrida. Dukunima, wish I could have a cut. Nasha Marash. Fanaya. Tushna wish I could have a ma on a cotus. A Kuahara Atea. Wait, she might. Kurumoina Hata, Hiradata, Muia, and
Le moye c'est ça notion imene ikia notion ma ela ikanano menele ena eno ikine menuye nama ela ikinomana eneme ikinotion ya.
Beautiful. Thank you. Naida, ¿tienes interpretación de eso?
Sí, bueno, en esta última parte es como que he sentido que Nikki le ha contestado a Irene.
Yes. In
We were
this
talking, yeah.
in the last transmissions, Naida felt that Nikki was answering to Irene in light languages.
Y luego he visto este símbolo.
Then she saw that symbol.
Y luego
Anyway, because I feel like it's something about we're working to harmonize the energies. And to remind each other that we're all family. No matter what someone might be wearing or encumbered with, whatever belief systems or energies that they might be encumbered with, they are still family. But right now we have such extreme polarities playing out in energies, and so many extremes that are coming up to be cleared, of the old patterns. And something about I'm not going to get this in English, but something about so the more that we can just open our hearts, like really to like a really wide bandwidth of as many frequencies as possible, to just remember that it's all us. No matter where you're showing up, like on the dial, of the bandwidth. And how then to harmonize that energy, like if there's a real extreme energy showing up. Which I'm sorry, what's your name? Irena? How do you pronounce her?
Irene, but it,
okay.
However it's easy for you.
She was saying, like, just feeling like needing to send love, and help whatever I missed before I got on. And then I felt, Ismael, you telling me something telepathically right before you spoke that last time, which was beautiful. It felt beautiful because it was really, because it was like higher frequency. And so that we can remind, if we look from, like, our bigger picture, so to speak, higher perspective, and see that whatever energy from there.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Thank you all. I will translate that later on because it's far too long. I will tell her later on to Naida everything that you mentioned from the video. Naida, what else?
Sí. Esta parte, esto de aquí, ¿vale? Y es como que entra por aquí y sale por aquí.
Entonces lo que Nikki veía era como que todos tenemos que ir a una expansión de energía donde podemos ver a las personas que todos somos una familia y que todos somos parte de la misma luz, que hay energías ahora muy potentes que están naciendo y las polaridades positiva y negativa están actuando de forma muy fuerte. Por eso tenemos que, de alguna forma, entender que hay otra gente que también está pues pidiendo ayuda desde la parte o llamando la atención o que necesita ayuda en esas polaridades también, ¿no?
If she turns that picture, her last symbol,
dice que si,
so
dice
it
que si
looks
das
like
la vuelta,
or the other way.
más, dale la vuelta más. Más. Así. Así.
It's like we have all these energies that are being streamlined, that are being compressed. And like going through a funnel like that. All the converging timelines. And
Are you talking French as well, Nikki?
My light language always sounds a little French because I've studied it in this lifetime, and I think it's a favorite life of mine. So I kind of throw in some French.
Beautiful, beautiful. No, sounds good. It sounds so beautiful. Beautiful. So yes, should we continue with the intentions? Now is Alison.
My intention is for us to send love, and Amy said it, peace, but we have to send it up and around the planet. I want it covered everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's my intention, to send love out.
La intención de Alison es mandar amor hacia arriba y que cubra todo el planeta. ¿Sí? Así. Ah.
Okay.
Okay. Hakupakata shiterakianak usaraka utarak iturkia satarakaisana hata inaka kuhoari tiarak umaisariyakana umaisirana onat kiato saitereken taiko mainaka arak otarikia sarakiarak anak urik Sirikiat urenake sitiar ur harakai sarakatu sayarana uranaita samia kohayarana
Mainara karatushna maraju kushnara pora namata vaskutu
wananatu siyara
Usana mara kurokoina moro kutoshura
antu ini anahaya sianta hanawe.
Ine eta
Siana hayo
asata.
hayo 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 hayo
Mana
hey. Siana
Yana
hayo
umai ka
hey.
atas yara
ama
kanak.
ato
Aina
ostai
shina
ish
hatu
Ira
aye.
ana umai unai
Shinata ashe
yata
shisha
aira.
shikata anashe.
ni
Shishatana
to osata
shahataway.
ma
Si
Shanto
anak
aya
antas
aya
yara ka
hey.
umma.
Shatata anawe
shto
te
tu
tohana.
asata
Ishitata
ataki
hanawe. Yana haya.
jumalangri samanguni
Kurakati tasvene we te tahana. Yana ha ha ho he o he o he. Meanta no tatatino te ti shatataro ne te ti na 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 na. Yana tata ra ta ti ti shano taro te we te ti ti. Yana
mara
ha na
utois
na he. Yana he
atake
yana.
ikure
Shintara nora te
putule
ita tuara
pisa
na te.
atala ta kushutu to
Enish
hen
na
ete
to yena to
to
ai to anu to
na
hati
hati
ti shina hata
koi
vai. Yen to
ine
han to ena to anu to
ashere ito
ish ta wane te te
ira hana
en we.
atire
Ita tana.
asoto isho ukara ata I teregini ita asata kushutu remen ata ashate
Chan torant ko yena to hash no wate. Ena wanta yena to ene te heno. En han to anto heno anto heno te. Yeta shina hawatai. Mianto hanwa te one na toine no wene de te tishna wata. Yata to koene te te tuana te shatata anata hatoe. Ian tainata. Inatata ainata. Etata ainata atishina wate. Mian taanta te na rishnata to korene wate. Ian ataane to
mehem
ana to ana to shnarwete.
arete to
Krishna harwata na yavata. Shatata
is
anata.
aish
Shatata anata. Shatata
para
anata.
tutu na
Awate.
ate atare na kata
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Who's that dog? It's from
It's
you.
my dog.
Is your dog Esme?
Yeah.
thank,
Nubis, come here.
thank you for the participation.
Hello.
Hello.
No.
Thank you. Naida, did you get any message from that? ¿Has recibido un mensaje de eso? Perdón.
De primera es como que visualiza como si estuviéramos todos en el centro del planeta Tierra y expandiésemos nuestra luz desde el centro de la Madre Tierra hacia afuera y rodeándola.
She saw at first this, she had this vision where we were all gathering together in the core of Mother Earth, and from there we were expanding the energy to the whole Earth and everything around and in.
Luego he visto esto.
And then she had that symbol.
Estos dos corazones son como si fueran como las asas de una bandeja, ¿vale? Más o menos. ¿Vale? Pero había 7 hacia abajo.
She saw like 7 of those, and the hearts were like handles, like to hold it from there. And they were 7 levels, seven of them. Did you get anything from there, Nikki? Because you can, I see that you get also a lot of things from the transmissions.
Well, I'm listening to what she's saying to me energetically, Naida. But it's also something about you voyez je you nemo la kanama you save si avant inemi we akuma mo se dane as like, because a lot of people watching motions of like spinning of how you had said to encircle all of it, but all of it too, so that it's raising it all, the vibration of all of it. So within that action, you know. Eller tine me kino e iso mashone vesela yeki tutino mase vesisune veshoname e iso se vito me shona vesela mate tino mela e sisino mashone velo mate che non vane masela. So that to help the transition be more gentle for everyone, so they could feel, you know, that uplifting in a like they're being held with those hearts, you know.
Dice que eso ella lo interpreta como los sustentos para todos los seres, pues que reciban la transmisión de una forma más gentil, más suave. Gentil, eso me lo he inventado, porque viene del inglés así, de gentle.
No, existe gentil.
Anybody else got anything from that transmission that would like to share what you saw or something?
I saw a city in the clouds.
You saw a city in the clouds, Irene?
Yeah. Don't know what it means, but
Irene ha visto una ciudad en las nubes. Dice, no sé lo que significa, pero ahí está. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you all. And now it's your turn, Wilma.
Okay. Well, my intention was, I don't know why, but the word remembrance comes in. So I think it's about remembering who we are. Oh, hang on a minute. Remembering our essence. Remember, we all come from source. We all come from the one source. We are all just a part of that. So, remembrance of our unity. Remembering the unity consciousness of which we are a part. And to open our hearts to this remembrance. To remember who we are, what we are. So that's my intention, remembrance of who we are, remembrance of our essence, where we come from, that we are all one.
Naida, la intención de Wilma es recordar quiénes somos, recordar que todos venimos de la luz, que todos somos uno, que todos estamos unidos y que no se nos olvide eso, aunque sintamos pues a que otra gente actúa de una forma diferente, pues que todos somos la fuente. Esa es.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Aparatuene di shana to korane ti iana to hai. Isha ando ko
Anaka huta shatukuata shanako
tanto rana no tichitana no tatena no to karawa shinara wa te he na ta ai. Yoto hote shinara ta anto te he na to ai. Wata. Shanto ane wia na to he na we te tena we ne te. Yanta no natana no te na no to hano no we ne te. Ire ta ta ro shishina wa ta. Ka hana wa te na na. Ena ta ena, ti shina ta rahana to rata tira to arata warata chichukana to rene. Yanta horana arana to e. Ira ta hana to Kena ta ana to rana ta rene no to rana ta rane shana ta rata rene. Ana ta hana to e. Ena ta hana wa te chichana ta nana to te na la to la la chichana ta la le. Ena ta shina mana ta hana to e. Oh, Ramarata Taranata Ranata Rana Aratanana Yanara na anana. Yanana
Morocco e
na
nara
shinara
shara
wanane.
to namara.
Proteina no to ena na to
Ruana
no to
shura to
karashinara
nara
nata. We nata
to
no do hanto ene hina tahai.
Tana
Eno rene takarashinara da de karashinara to rio banana na ni shinana da de tina. No te her na arne ena tatihena tashi.
Namara hoshiro to
Karakatichanara te ena karashinara tata ana katuchinara watana wate.
Tasana hotel kuo mahanara tara kamara
Yeah, no, no,
kota
no, no,
ka
hey, no, no,
inara
no, no,
kata
no,
sanaira
no,
moro
no, 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 what the anyway. You're to chisnana te ano what the ashinawa. Rata na hawata ina to ayata iya. Rata hana wai. Shatona that ona that hena te ena ta ita tahana wai natara shinano ta. Gracishina tor what that no. Katatu here, Chishina to what the Kotarapati.
nama ya sarukua kasih miri kiara karata sarapakara ko. Miri gumoro kiana la moa na sakna tata taramoko tashin mortushana tata. Isini mikiri kiara ura ka na sakita tashna tushutu tu maratata. Turkuana hiena spiritu wana tatarama enaya karata satatama era. Tasharatu wana makaratara ku wana mahariya kiara saku. Turu ama hasharatu akarakai atatatai. Wana ko ai. Dan
Siara kumai sirine kiantai ki. Kanta kutumbai kentai sitir kentaya. Hatu mai katashuri kiarakai. Eta kantu sitir kinti kiantu kai hiaraka. Harakantu mai takatumpai suturkumai. Iarakoa. Iaraka.
Sa ayush ana ikana ne nikina ana na aikane ne tikana kana onya yakana ya.
Merana reine ishnara watina nota inato a ishna andati ineti eti. Yeta anat ishna hawati inato atak
Ai
no
mahiku aya asa tunti
Shita anawi ana adita ana.
ma eulu tu sa hiki you ta pantani
Yanana ana ani anana ina tashana nete ine.
Welcome. Merci, no, c'est welcome. Mon sur la méchant est welcome.
Welcome!
Welcome. Merci, si tu as versé, ne, chochon, y avant n'y a nu, mais ouais, qui n'en menait, et qui n'en mais la ekinine, c'est la koyena, inene, thank you for coming. Manu appela, thank you for coming. Manu, il se nomme Ashani, et la ekine.
Eloma ekiete.
How beautiful you are. This is so wonderful.
This feels so good, doesn't it?
It is incredible. It's like my dream in front of my eyes.
Itaiuita na me e kena me I kusima e isuni mi isho shane mo aiona anumi akune mo e nemo o yen au aka.
E a mao lo koroma I se ke etayan na mao as a hechitikia o mapuan stay te kienta. E hola man a kom patotiela sa e te kienta manonta talana karanga I kia.
No, siis on te ina tahano tueti tishikatara tutina wara tatuhara te kwartira te heisha tara te kotaris nara te atashita.
Yeah, notion ya mo tika vone true mo si when mela akune. I was feeling, Wilma, from what you had said, like partway through, that it was inviting everyone to embody as much of their true essence as possible. And then, so that's where I think where the welcome was coming, because I feel like people were bringing parts of themselves present, that it was like, it's okay, you don't have to hide anymore, and you can just be yourself. Yay. And it was lovely to see whoever and feel whoever showed up, because because then you really feel more like yourself, you know, when you allow all of whatever, all of your aspects to be present.
Yes.
And like, you know, it's honoring to be in a space where you feel safe to come out and to be seen.
Indeed.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you all. Beautiful. And Naida, do you have any interpretation from that?
Yes.
¿Tienes interpretación?
Te entendí. Ya, al final aprendo inglés, bicho.
Claro.
A ver, si se ve bien. Sí. ¿Vale? Es como si uno de estos, ¿vale? Pero luego van encajando con otros.
Okay, she saw the structure, and like how many structures like that were next to them, and they were matching perfectly to each other. Matching all together.
I want to say building blocks. I don't know. I want to say building blocks when I look at that.
Building blocks.
Like merging in aspects of ourselves. I also feel something like about the DNA structure. Like making just a few adjustments so that it fits, and then more opens up, activate.
Wilma ha visto como si fueran edificios. Nikki ha visto como partes de nosotros encajando la una con la otra, y también partes de nuestro ADN conectando el uno con el otro.
Curiosamente hay 7, es decir, 6 bloques, y esto hace 7. A mí se me ha venido como los chakras.
They also are 7 again, like before we had the 7 with the other symbols, 7 of them, and these ones are 7 also, like 7 blocks. Yeah, and Naida feel that it has to do also with the chakras, with our 7 chakras.
And don't we also have like 7 energetic layers around us? I don't know what the names of them all are, but I was thinking of the chakras as well, but I also was picturing the energetic layers, like the auric layers around our body. And I'm not sure, but I'm thinking possibly that there's 7 of those.
I know that every single chakra creates like a bubble around us also. It's like a
Oh, that would be the connection, yeah.
layers. It's like a chakra and then layer, chakra and layer, like this. And I know that the 7 are the 7 in the body, but I believe that in total there are, I believe, 12 that they are outside of our body. And all of them create like an energy body of ourselves, like around, like what you say, Wilma.
I actually think there's many more chakras than
I think this is what
I
we
think they
know
go way
so far.
high.
I think we go infinite.
144,000.
What did you
Mais
say, Ismael?
anybody feel free to respond, but le so koti me sa no me shona ni mara ayo na ma ayu koti na mostela.
Itu kurianak uhariki atu sitirkianak utaisirkianako.
Kuruma hasakere kera kana marakata kera marakoira kasakere shimaka.
Ya, ela animo shoni vatina masena rotina me ki no masela.
Kirukia mahokere karakata sana murete kana moro toshna toshakata kana makata se bahara karakata karakoita karate te marte.
Ya malati ya moya te tena me la ikotina me akato tia me ekatotia because of all the energetic and the light codes we share. We kotima ikene vane is like, you know, part of what we say, then it has a response and someone else has the response and it turns on like a corresponding. It's like keys that, you know, like that fit together, like her thing is saying. So when you hear or receive that energy, then something else shows up from within you to click into it. And then we're
powerful energy. At some point, your connection was frozen.
Yeah, I saw that it went
weird. You saw it, love? Okay. So we got that you say that when we say something, when we communicate or transmit something else appear, no? Like.
It's all like because it's all encoded. Ele only me ikito pitovane la asitoti matu etino metela gorne me ikisho vane male ela anonima ekistone mechone e questo stivani wa titovane anume che l'avance. You know me c'est le mostino ma c'est la voye mama.
It's interesting because this happens so often to me, and in the beginning I thought that it was my mind who was trying to communicate to others, but it is actually the light languages itself that when one of you says something, triggers something in me, and yes,
yeah, it's like a call and response, you know.
Yes. It's like my heart goes forward and wants to speak to yours, and this is like that, and I feel like every time we do this, we expand and we create and we expand the energy everywhere, not only in ourselves, everywhere. That's why yesterday we were in this conversation, and I think it was Helena who said that the codes, when you write the codes by themselves, they just need to be manifested. Some people think that they need to go there and read the codes and translate them. There is no need to translate them. She say that the only thing is that they need to be manifested, and this manifestation can trigger other manifestations. But just by writing down these codes, they create so much in this plane and in all the other planes.
Mais tu l'avons aimé la io tito venne ou tu non me la con me shona va se venne enseignement ti do ne mala e con ya mo se la vodino sessione non ce ne va ça.
Kunimaha shakuroko and amara koroto shuturs makaratasa in a question makaira mahokoro kotushnatata. Shinimireka or a question marakus, Gudush Nama Anata Sarat Marakororo Mokoto. Makatara foroko inaya sakitia mahukunotos na makira rararararana makatatatata. Ua mahakana ira kasutush na mate amukote terakiri makatu katasa katatatata. Ua nakaramaira kua katasa kira katamata.
Dai, otito mesmo. Dai, ma essa sostieni marciani animale, io che non ti non sarà.
Kana korokoro mai skini mikiche na toto mo kwenta ma akas kurukuru kota ma arata.
Something about, I feel like something about also because the language is multidimensional, the energy is multidimensional. So well, how you were saying, like, it might not be necessary to translate, but it is like providing like translation keys to like different energies, you know, so that they can be more understood, which adds to that your intention, what you were originally speaking about, the unity, you know, being in unity consciousness would be that you would understand all vibration. So, or recognize, remember all vibration, all of the frequencies or vibrations, you know? So, oh, hi Amy. Ele wino misela, you wish ni mase.
Good night.
Aniko Dorian City Ekotayesinea, Nimetari Tokotayanea. Blessings, everybody. Good night. Thank you.
Bye, lovely.
Bye.
Good night.
Dir nimela si tu vornemela ikoneme e se susi tu vornemela tutti nomela ikonemela vornemela yushlemastila. Something too, like I'm getting again, like how with the DNA, how it's like with the encoded, you know, and how they fit together like that with this has to match up with this and this has to match up with this. So if something's here or if something's been, you know, damaged or wherever the forgetting is, or if it's not like turned on or activated, so that when the energy is received, you know, and then also, though, I think some of the language is to help repair some of those things that might be, you know, where the distortions are, where the, what I'm not getting the word in English, but you know what I mean.
To rebuild connectedness.
Yeah. Yeah, wherever if it's damaged or whatever. And like all of that all at once, you know. So that it's like having a universal translator then, once you have everything really turned on, you know. It would be like a universal translator.
Kinira kurukua karamakata senia karata tututututu makarata karamakua sinimia hasukunukua matia kasukurukua makatarakua marakarata taramakata tata shanama era kana maratua imikera kua turkua tutushna makaramaya urukuma kana mara do makana tata shinama kera ke an kurukua na mahana tutushni mikata tata Kira ka makara kasi kia kana mo tatsino makara kia makua isini mikara ka tatar makara sakua kasuna kana mara ya kana koa kana mara ikia sama tatara ma kuno makara
Io sushi boni ma se le cosino e tia na taka.
Oh, so funny.
Siete totai, sikotata weri edatike. And other shahana tore eret ketukura rishe totale te keteata to snawataya.
Unaki teke atushi tirikiano kotaishi tirikiana kato sana tarka koti kitiana korakoa tasharakata.
Ay, masati kiela no machakia no sumato.
Esa es la energía con la que tenéis que vivir.
Naida just say that that's the energy that you need to live with the energy that you are sharing now together.
Oh, so funny because Esme and I were talking with the hands and with gestures, and we were like I was like saying something else, talking, but with the hands I was talking with her. I don't know what I was saying. It's like we're having a conversation.
Yeah,
I was having the conversation at the same time.
Oh my goodness, it's too good. I don't even know what to say.
It's mind blowing, really.
There's so much to play with. Like a kid in the candy store, you don't know what to grab first. That's what is that's just like when you're embodying all of yourself, that allows for so many more possibilities.
Bala tu maroko tim shis maika o atamalanga tomatos hatamal usmaru udbar ekina atotsamashusan tiala komandwa. Maya lo atake.
Yo yetuni mesosietu dimashona.
My dus akalarum is just the same as ala karangatani in the mateata.
Sinakoto, Sonomarara, Akasanatara Kanamara, Koto, Sinakata, Katara Kanama, Sonomarato, Sonomoratara Yama, Hasatara Komora, Ranamara, Kiaratashu, Kuchin Marakarakama, Yotoshimura, Arakaramaro, Roma, Kakin Katanamuka.
La vida es un juego y los juegos son para divertirse.
Another interpretation she got is life is a game, and as a game, we are here to have fun with this game.
I think is a bit, we're laughing at ourselves at the game we've been playing, and on est metti les vents se ne mito qui non animerai aussi son nome sur chavine manu et titrone ready for game change. Elle est aussi ne va se venir mentir.
And less seriousness.
Yeah.
We're all far too serious, aren't we? Like, I mean, I speak for myself. I think I'm far too serious quite often. But, yeah. More joy, more laughter.
We are dealing with all the energies that we are dealing. They make us get, like, serious. We're like, what the heck is this? And then we become automatically serious. Yes. And then we need to remind ourselves to break that, to break through that.
Sienta ina ena hota noa ana te hiana te ishana hato ene ana to hana ia ta hana to ene ene to ene na no ni hana to na wa ishana noi
Kushinama.
You were really personing that one. Even the haha was channeled. That was so nice. Haha. Other participant. Hello. Nikki estaba diciendo que nos estamos riendo de nosotros, de todos nosotros, y que por eso nos tenemos que tomar realmente la vida de esa forma, ¿no? Como que jugamos, que nos divertimos, que nos lo pasamos bien, ¿no? Es un recuerdo. Automáticamente ha desaparecido.
Sí.
Automatically she disappeared. I met Nikki before in another group with Susana Mara, and she really had this thing about making the light languages to connect to each other. I see that in her obviously you see it all together, you saw that. But in that group, which was also massive, I mean, was even much bigger, she was also connecting the... I was just saying, Nikki, that I met you for the first time in a meeting of Susana Mara, and you were also, you have that nature of connecting the light languages, people connecting people speaking in light languages, and I feel that this is part of your mission and your passion, no?
Let me Shivani, I don't understand very often why in some of the group things, like why people don't really listen to each other so much. And then, or if there's something being said, like you said, it just kind of like pours out of you that you have something to respond immediately, and you can't, if you really are listening. And then, because to me, otherwise it's like, why would you have a conversation just talking at people and nobody actually, you know, personally responding with your perspective or whatever vibration you have to like respond. So, and then, I feel like when we harmonize the energies as a group, it's so much more powerful when we, you know, get all together and synced up together. Not only for our intentions, but for ourselves, because we're helping, like we bounce the energies back and forth between each other to like boost each other, you know, amp each other up. Or like I was feeling before of like witnessing that whatever energy shows up, that someone maybe hasn't had the opportunity of that aspect for them to show up because no one would recognize it, you know, in their everyday life. But when you get in groups like this, it's so amazing that, you know, people do remember you. They do remember that vibration and they can respond then, you know?
Yeah, totally. I totally agree. And thank you for it.
Yeah,
so
sorry, when I get on these, my computer just blew through the battery so fast.
I know. The technology is not is not prepared for this kind of energies. I know that. It's so powerful. Naida, lo que decía Nikki es que es muy importante también hablar, cuando alguien habla lenguas de luz, que otra persona también responda si eso es lo que siente, porque eso es lo que hace que las personas también sean reconocidas en el momento en que participan y actúan. Y ella no entiende por qué hay tantos grupos donde no se permite eso, que para ella es muy importante. Y...
Aquí está el grupo donde se permite eso.
Naida say you can do that in this group for sure. We can all do that all the time, and that's so beautiful. And I totally agree that we need to speak. Me gusta tu forma de reír.
siempre me lo dicen.
She always get that from many people, she said. And so
Thank
yes, I think this is something that we need to also do with our own languages. Is so many times we speak English, we speak Spanish, we speak to each other, and we keep things that comes out from our heart so naturally that if these things will be expressed and these things will be told, maybe the people around us will benefit a lot from that. And also if we will allow the other people to also express themselves, saying something. Sometimes we need to invite them. Sometimes I need to say, come on, I know that you have something to say, just say, don't worry about it. And then that person speak up that feeling. And yes, I think this is very important to say and to spread around the world in any language, and obviously we like languages as well. And it's so beautiful. Esme, thank you.
Hi.
Thank you, lovely. Thank you
Have a
for
good
being
week.
here.
Ciao.
7 kisses to room, 6 kisses.
See you
Thank
next
you,
week.
lovely.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye. So you would like to say an intention, Nikki, and we say another one.
The allowance of more truth to be received and felt in heart space awareness.
El permitir más amor que exista en la conciencia, en ser conscientes de que ese amor somos nosotros y que existe en la totalidad, para reconstruir eso que en nosotros mismos.
Something so that people could even realize what their truth is, you know, to be able to recognize it and really, really feel that so that it resonates, you know. So you know, to filter out all the other that is the BS and all the other stuff.
Sí, que hay mucha.
Following your inner guidance system, you know, your inner compass.
Yes. Dice que hay gente que incluso no reconoce su energía, su propia energía, pues para ayudar la intención es para ayudar a que las personas se reconozcan a sí mismas y bueno, pues resonar en esa vibración de luz y de conciencia y de alineamiento. Okay. Use this.
Shishawata Ishahatawa Anewe. Ishitahana to Poishinehuete Newe. Shitawana Yana Yana Ye. Shitawana Yana Yana Yana. Shahanatawene He. Shiwatana Yana Hayane He.
Shenawanaya
Nasabaki
Shetawanahaya Shetawanahaya Shetawahanaye Shenuaya Shenuaya Sheyanaya Shenahayana Shanohayane Shetwana aya aya ayaneya Shenwahayane ya Sheheyahano hayanawe Shenwanayana yanaya Shenwanayana yana yanaye Shenayene yanaye Sheratuanaria tatare tutuhara titirana tukare Sheratatatitiaro or Shenhaora Tana honta tahina tarite Yara taharata to anawati Oh yahnohoe nahoish nahoria nayana yana ye Sheratuana yana ye Sherata anato toete Turana shetatana wayana yanai Nana no totena wata tishina toai Yeta hana toai shishina toai te no tokora nishina watate Yeta hana to watata be your truth it ishete rana wata haina to speak your truth it yata tichina to you are truth it tichina to waranda to express it tirana to warene Yana yana hana ye
Washana isoto irere ina hatete irashana ana urabaki
Speak from the heart. Your heart knows the truth. It is the truth. You
isoto to shukutu ine ititi
And on to Tishnana to Anatahana to Wene Tehena way, Yano to Han to Anata to way, to Tana to Wa, to Anatahana way, Atahana.
Washana ati resena eto torakini eto tamane eta tirikina ata esoto shukutura na aki satakire emana soto torakini ite ataki shukapate kato u torakini uto apimika to shikmana ata he soto I neke iti uturkuto chikana asataki hashoto ki satae soto kumna ata iturki ushate hara oto unaman a soto kina ata ushikite
Ishahanda Wene Tiana to Anata to Kana Tishnawana to Haina to Kona to Tiana to Tana to Tehena to. Dinini to Anna te ina to Hana to Eneta to be not afraid, shut up on the way in a die. To Tahana Wataya to die in a die. To Tanana, do not fear the truth that you are. She shall not at the Hana day. Yana Tahana, well, you are so beautiful. Yana Tahana, you are such wonderful beings. Wana to Tahana to Wena, wanted Tahana to why do you fear yourself? She to Tono way. Ye to Tono to Quene to Hena to E and the The answer is you feel your power. Shitotonawe, because you are extremely powerful. Shitotonawe. You're not the hanawe te to hanatoe. Shitotonanote.
Kuna mahashna kutoshto toshnama era kono kotoma era korotosta mara kono moena marato kanamata. Kana saire merere turukushto toshna marato koso kuruto kanamata. Nini mira ora kanamaira tera korotoshno roto kuruturu kumaira katasha ena mahasuku. Hia mahua kana ea awa maana toa sapatata mai kiara tututu mata. Hia mahua katatata mai.
Aratu silikiata shumaikata hinte kirikia no koi. Isaturku maikata shikitiara kamaitara. Keterkia makutun kurikia shitirikia nako. Arakatan sitirkin teki sitirkia naka. Hutu tuturkia no kuto shuturkia.
Oh, no, no, oh, no, no, oh, nini, oh, no, no.
Anahana toana ena no tota tota. Hoi sha natahana toe nata ena tahana. Oi shando ena toana tahai. Oi nahatone. Ena tahano ena to. Ishahana toe ne to nana. Ane anana no ishnana dinawa. Ahana toe.
Amu no manai ni se ni shini aya no ni kini ni nei ni makani ni ni kiana ni nei mo yesi ni shini mo me ni mo ne kina me
No shnana no watana no. Nata ana to to katana to ana to dere to tana to talana to chishnara watanai. Ina tahana wate ina tahana.
Kene eso ine ite rehinana asoto korporona isoto iki shepereni ki ite hashato ikutu vishana atasate kima asoto ukturo shimi ite ala oto usihi shimi iki ito usoto shina ata asate iri kimi ita isoto ukuto nene isata ukine isata vishuko utu usukata inena hasu she dire hena kuso toina katerina
Mianta tani ni shnara tine wate hena tatana na due. Ishana toana te. I have so much love for you, daughter. Isha tatana wahenete. We need to shana to wahenete. But you should know hanate, Brennan Donana way. Open your heart and accept it. Isha tatana no etene. Ano shala no tola no way. Yana to ana wate. Tatato. Shata wana te te. I love you all. Shatatona we. So much atatukona we. Why you have so much trouble to accept this? Shatanoa tahewate. Ishatota katawana. Adotoane te tuata.
Tani shuni mala kina ma le tino yesi no ma shuni mene no me va ni la kina no ni disi no ma shina tanu yekene mene ni lo tino me teki ni si. May all receive Moshona Vese, may all receive Monia Vasela, may all receive Moshe Nimikina Vase, may all receive Mesiri Nishona Masela, Uno Mane Venumi Ikana Matala.
Beautiful. Oh, brothers.
I feel like that wasn't over. There was more to be said.
Say, go ahead,
Oh.
lovely. Please say.
Okay. Ina nana no ene ena hanoana. Ayanana no anenina anene. Otono wa. Yanto no ene. Entos noa tahanoa ai. Yatano toenatano toena tohena. Yatono wa tashna wa te. Orma na shana to ateana. Oena oana iomna ana tashana huataye.
Siento que lo que acaba de decir Wilma es para ella, pero no he interpretado nada.
Naida says that what you just channel is really for you.
Okay.
and that's why she felt that's why she couldn't interpret anything of that, because she received is for her. It's for her to feel and to.
Thank you, Naida.
You're welcome.
Sometimes what I do, Wilma, is because when you are participating and when you are channeling, you have like an experience, a different experience that than when you watch the video. And sometimes I go to some transmission that call my attention, and I go to the video and I watch some of you, and that gives me also another impression, another feeling, and also symbols and things like that. And maybe if you go to the video and you watch that part when you were channeling, maybe you get something. For some reason, I'm telling you this. It has nothing to do with watching my videos or anything. Nothing to do with
I understand fully. Thank you.
It's because it happens to me many times that I feel called to watch them, and I get messages. I get messages also for because in a way, sometimes we are participating for the world, to transmit to the world things, and we are like this source giving, and then when you watch the video, or when I watch the video, I feel more like, oh, nice time for me to receive a little bit of that, and I get a completely different experience, completely different. That happens a lot. Also, when I watch, I'm in a group and I watch other people's groups as well. Yeah, and it's a different experience. That was so beautiful. Yes, Naida.
Okay. A ver, en interpretación ha sido, es tiempo de expresar las emociones, sin miedo y sin vergüenza.
It's time to express, de expresar las emotions. It's time to express the emotions without feeling shy, sin sentir vergüenza.
Sin miedo.
And without fear. O sea, without shame or fear. Mm-hmm.
No podéis reprimir las emociones, pues más tarde explotáis.
You cannot repress your emotions because at some point you will explode.
Reír, llorar.
Laugh, cry.
Lo que sintáis en cada momento.
Whatever you feel in each moment.
Cuanto más expresáis,
the more you express,
más fácil os resulta reconocer de dónde os viene cada emoción.
The more you express, the more easy you will find where every emotion comes from.
Y luego he visto esto. A ver.
Wow.
I see a bra.
Do you see a bra? dice Irene que ve un sujetador. A cosmic bra.
Whatever that is. But when you said part of that I felt was kind of the vibration of like cosmic mother coming through and to the children.
Dice Nikki que lo que ha sentido es como la energía que viene a los niños de amor y de apoyo, ¿no? Y también pues como de la madre cósmica. O sea que yo he dicho una tontería por decir una tontería, y muchas veces cuando dices una tontería es que también es una canalización. Yes, it happens so often when I'm talking to Naida, and when we share our conversation, that we also make jokes, and when you make a joke, also the joke is a channeling thing. It has something to do with the message that we speak later on, maybe an hour later. We find out, oh my God, that was the joke about. And yes, it's like, we are constantly channeling. And when we are laughing and when we are joking, it becomes so easy as well. Yes, Wilma.
My father speaks light language also. And we sometimes have conversations, impromptu, of course. We never plan them. But sometimes they're just so hilarious. Like, we have no idea what we're saying, but we're absolutely like just cracking up laughing. And, you know, like he'll say something and he's laughing and he's speaking and I'm laughing and then I reply and then we're both laughing and it'll go on for a while, but we're just laughing and speaking this light language and it's just like totally hilarious. And then we just stop and we go, no idea what we just said, but it was freaking hilarious.
Nakoshi na mahaga na kia karakura kana sakari ki tumukuru to sikinumakata sa hashikamaha sakarakata hasakarakata ya makata. Wakara mahaga na sakaratuko makarai na la 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 bikira kia toshini makarata.
Dice Wilma que ella habla, perdón, sorry. Wilma dice que a veces habla con su padre en lenguas de luz, porque su padre también habla las lenguas de luz. Y se tiran un rato hablando entre ellos y de repente paran y dice, pues, no sabemos de lo que estábamos hablando, pero se parten de la risa. Dice que se tronchan de la risa y después de que dicen no sabíamos lo que estábamos hablando, se parten más de la risa.
Normal.
Beautiful. Sorry, Nikki. Yes.
And he speaks it in his sleep. Sorry, Nikki. Just throw that in. My father, like he's 85, so he'll sit in the lounge and he'll just like nod off. I'm not certain that it's sleep. I think he goes off. Like I think he does a lot of astral travel or something. You know, like he just poof, he's just gone, and then poof, he's just back. But he'll just sort of nod off and he'll start to speak in light language, and then he'll just come back, and it's like he's like, oh, did I just go somewhere? Like, did I fall asleep? What happened? You know. But it's really quite funny when he nods off and he's speaking light language, and even then he laughs. He'll talk a bit of light language and he'll laugh, and then it'll be quiet because he actually snores. He'll sort of like speak his light language, and then he's like, and then he wakes up. You know, like nothing happened.
Transmission, with the snoring. Dice que su padre tiene 85 años y que cuando está durmiendo, pues que está roncando y que de repente se pone a hablar lenguas de luz y después ronca de nuevo y después hablar lenguas de luz. Y dice que de repente vuelve a la realidad y dice, oh, ¿dónde he estado? Porque hace como viajes astrales, se va del cuerpo y cuando vuelve, oh, he estado en alguna parte, ¿no?
Qué bueno.
Nikki, so go ahead if you wanted to say something, love. Nikki.
It's fun. And I always see something I like that. I love that. And you're lucky that you have somebody to talk to that's around daily. Like, because it's like you're like taking part. It's like an inside joke, you know, or somebody who you know is on the same wavelength as you and gets it and like what you're talking about. Whereas my mother's like talking to a wall. It's like we're on completely different wavelengths. So that's cool. You have fun chatting with your father.
Yeah, I think he channels a great deal of wisdom and knowledge. I think he's I know he's very connected, but yeah, it just seems to be so much wisdom in what he brings forth.
Yeah, when you talk about him, I always feel that beautiful energy between you two. So beautiful, so beautiful. So
We have a strong connection, yeah. Nahara wa tāna toe e nā tā e sha toto wa nā toe ia toto e sha hoa tā.
It's so beautiful. I had this connection, no speaking light languages, but when I spoke to Wilma, I told her that I had this connection with my mother, but we spoke through poetry. She was writing poetry, and I was writing poetry back, answering with poetry. And we had like a sort of conversation from heart to heart in the last 5 years that she was here on Earth, was like through poetry. I bet that if she saw me today, I believe that she see me, because it's now the spirit guide of, actually it's my spirit guide. It's my grandma who is with Naida. So I'm sure that she's seeing what I'm doing today, which at the time before she passed, she didn't know that I was doing this. She knew that I was getting in contact with a lot of groups related to extraterrestrials and like this. And I had a friend, Brianna, who spoke at the time light languages with me, but I wasn't able to do that. She knew about all of that, but if she was alive, I'm sure that I will share this like with your father. Even if she wouldn't understand this, because she was that kind of woman who despite understanding or not with her mind, she was always allowing her heart fully open to expression, because she loved poetry. She was that. She was a woman.
But when you're on the same wavelength with your heart, it's like you have a telepathic connection.
Yes.
And you don't have to work so hard to translate stuff, and it's just kind of like instantaneous. So that's, you know, it could be with poetry, it could be with whatever, you know, but when you're on the same wavelength like that, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. This is another thing I feel with Naida. She's my cousin, Nikki. Naida is my cousin. And I don't have any connection like this with any of the members of my family. Was only my mother and her sisters as well. And then when we talk, it's like we need a very short length of time to speak about so many things. It's like in 1 hour, we speak like what I would spend with another person in maybe 7 hours. Because it's almost everything telepathically. There is very little need to express with words practically. It's like she knows what I'm doing or what I'm going to say. She knows the same, and it's like this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Well, more of that for everybody. Yay!
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I say
have a telepathic connection.
That's why I say before that I appreciate a lot what you do, Nikki, because it's connecting also the light languages with from one person to another. I saw that in Susana Samara's group, and I really appreciate it. I really liked it. And I think that's what this world needs to talk with the heart.
Well, you're also talking to me energetically right now, but that's just like, if people can realize how we're communicating on all these different levels all at once, you know, and if they were really listening on more of those levels, there would be so much more understanding, you know.
Yeah.
I think the telepathic connection's becoming stronger as well.
I hope,
you know,
I hope so. I really hope so. Like, I have people I know, I mean, telepathic, like I haven't spoken to in years, and I'm wondering when I will speak to them again and wonder what they've been getting, because I feel like I hear from them like every day telepathically, but I don't know, like we're not really talking right now, so it's weird. But I mean, it's interesting to see how that develops with people.
Yeah, well, I've only really experienced it with my father. We definitely have a telepathic connection. Like I'm thinking something and he says it, and the other way around. It's just like, it's simultaneously. I'm thinking it, he's saying it. It's amazing.
It's the way I'm seeing it lately more and more. It's like everything is frequency, and we just, like antennas, we feel that frequency, and it's the same. Naida is about to say something, and I say before, and she the same. She does the same back, and it's like we tap. We are so connected. We are, and the thing is that this doesn't only happens with boyfriend and girlfriend, father and daughter, or mother and son. It can happen to everybody. like Nikki is saying, it can happen to everybody. And we need to break through these barriers about, I'm not from the same mother or I'm not from the same father than you. Doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we are all antennas. We are all these antennas that we are capable to perceive the other people's energy. Hello, lovely. Alison, goodbye.
Bye, Alison. Lovely to see you.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Thank you, lovely. So, yes. And okay, we can do another transmission if you like, or if you want to practice something else, connecting to each other, as you feel. We can do whatever we want, because we finish with the intentions. So I'm open to anything that you would like to practice. If you would like to practice more like connecting to each other, talking, we can do that if you feel like it. Or if you don't feel like it, we can do a closing light language transmission, and then we meet next week. I'm happy with everything.
Yo solamente decir una cosilla, que me siento súper privilegiada al estar rodeada de tantas lenguas de luces hablando, de tantas personas.
Naida said that she feels so privileged to be surrounded by so many light languages around her, and by so many lights around her. She feels very, very privileged to be here participating.
Well, thank you, Naida. But I feel privileged to have you present. It's lovely to have someone who can give us an idea of what we're actually speaking about, and I love your energy, so I like to be with you as well.
Dice Wilma que le encanta tu energía, que se siente privilegiada de que haya alguien que pueda interpretar lo que nosotros no sabemos que estamos diciendo, y que pues sí, que le encantas, que le resulta maravilloso que esté con nosotros también.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much, Wilma. A mí también me gusta su energía, que no sé cómo se dice.
We also love very much your energy.
Thank you.
Yeah, and in the way I see it from here, from this perspective, is that you know very much that both of you knows it so much. You are so well connected. You are so beautiful, both. Yeah, it's so easy to see when you are doing this and connecting to the people in the group. You feel I can see the like lights shining and then connecting, and how they, over the weeks, I see how these lights become more connected to each other, and they become brighter and brighter, and it's so beautiful when I see you coming and expanding and growing. No, it's a relationship where you are not truly speaking the same language. You are not speaking every day, but it's building up every week in an incredible way. And that's so beautiful to see also when you are running groups like this. It's how all the people attending, they are connecting like a family, because at the end of the day, I truly believe that if we are here when we meet, it's because we are a family. It's not coincidence. It's not just by chance. There is so much behind that we don't see at the simple raw eye. I think you should talk.
Yep.
You need to, Naida has now like a translator. So you can send to each other this translator, and you will see how easy, because she speaks with Alison as well, with that translator. And then they say, they have a good relationship. Nada, le estoy diciendo que podéis comunicaros con un traductor que hay.
Traductor.
Porque energéticamente ya os conectáis muchísimo.
Sí.
Does she understand some English?
Very little. Que dice Nikki que si entiendes tú algo de inglés.
A little. Lo puedo entender como entiendo las lenguas de luz. A veces.
Wilma has to go.
Thank you for coming, lovely.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, lovely. Thank you.
Bye. But she gets the wavelength of everything.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She doesn't get the what is the language itself, but she gets everything else. Everything else. And the other day, Amy, the lady who was here before with us, the English lady, we continued talking after the group. And then Amy and we were having a conversation in English. And at some point, her higher self started saying also what we were talking about. So she was getting the messages like feelings, and then she was interrupting Ismael. You are talking now about this, yes? And I said yes. Oh. And then she said, Amy said just before you say that, she said this and this and this, and I said yes. And I say, for some reason, I feel like I'm following your conversation. And I say, yes, because you are tapping into the frequency. You are tapping, and every language has this feeling, because the way I see it is like when we speak, we send an intention. And with that intention, send a frequency. And no matter what language is or what are you speaking, that intention comes with a frequency, and that frequency is understandable by the higher selves and other beings. It's like or ourselves, like ourselves.
Mais something about sometimes it's helpful to have something anchored into the English or in Spanish, so you can say it in this level world language. So it does, sometimes there is a translation, you know, that I think helps anchor it here or something, you know. And other times no other words are necessary, just the energy, you know.
Exactly.
Or a look even can express how you said. Sometimes you feel you have like, you say all this stuff in very little time. If we're talking telepathically or whatever, then it's like instantaneous.
Yes, you know? Exactly. Dice Nikki que ahí pues a veces instantáneamente podemos comunicarnos con la energía directamente, y a veces pues con las palabras necesitamos decir un montón de cosas, ¿no? Pero dice que a veces que no es necesario tampoco el hablar las cosas, o sea, que sentirlas ya es suficiente, que es lo que hablamos, el pan nuestro de cada día que hablamos nosotros.
Entonces por eso se me ha venido a la mente, mientras la estaba escuchando a ella, se me ha venido a la mente que el idioma universal es el amor.
While you were speaking, Nikki, she was getting this message. The universal language is love. She was getting this.
And it's so lovely to be with people who understand that language. But I'm looking at the clock and I have to go get my mother dinner before I have a class later. So
okay, lovely.
Go fix my mom dinner. So I'm so glad I got to connect this evening with all of you. All lovely, and look forward to being with you again. Okay.
Thank you for coming, Nikki. Thank you, lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Decía Nikki que bueno, se tiene que ir porque ha visto una señal y tiene que ir a cuidar de su madre. Ella también cuida de su madre. Creo que Alison también cuida de su madre. Y Wilma cuida de su padre. Que están todos están viejecitos y son los cuidadores, vamos. ¿Y qué decía Nikki al final? Que bueno, pues que es un placer estar con personas que hablan el mismo idioma, el del corazón, el idioma del amor universal. Eso decía. Y que está deseando pues que nos volvamos a ver. Algo muy gracioso es que
ahora todos hablamos español.
Eso estaba haciendo yo.
¿Qué ha pasado? Perdón.
Ya todos hablamos español. Los que quedamos.
¿Pero que estaba hablando en inglés?
No.
Pero que yo estaba pensando lo mismo que ha dicho Irene, que hemos cambiado el mitin
No
ahora
sé.
en español.
Sí, totalmente. Sí, yo también lo he sentido cuando se ha ido, digo, es como si no lo hubiésemos tenido que programar, quedar y decir, ¿seguimos después hablando? Así, ha sido natural. Bueno, podemos pararlo aquí también, ¿no?
A menos la grabación, no sé.
¿Qué dice?
Que a menos la grabación yo sí la pararía.
Parar la grabación, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Claro.
Sí, la grabación al menos sí, luego ya...
Vamos a hacer un cerrar de lengua de luz.
Ahí va, eso es lo que yo iba a decir.
Ya está.
¡Será que vaya!